Most dads don't think about the heightened responsibility of caring for a disabled child until they experience it firsthand. Here's Carrie Casey, CEO of the National Center for Fathering and author of Championship Fathering, on Today's Father.
Parents of a disabled child know that it means a lot of lifestyle adjustments. That son or daughter often needs constant attention and care. Soul-searching questions and emotions are inevitable. Al Gilbert raised a daughter who began having epileptic seizures 20 years ago when she was 14. After a series of bad falls, they put her in a wheelchair for her own safety. You can imagine the effect this had on all the family. They withdrew from many outside activities, including school and some church commitments. Al cut back on work travel. Their family life suddenly focused almost entirely on caring for his daughter's needs. Al wrote an article for our website, and I would like to share his insights today and tomorrow. It should be helpful for any of you dads who might have a child with special need. One key insight for Al was that loving your child and accepting his disability is a process. It takes a lot of time, prayer, and working through emotions. That process is actually quite similar to the grieving process when someone has died. But instead of your child dying, it's your hopes and dreams for your child that are dying, and so some of the grief needs to happen. If you aren't familiar with that grief process, the classic book by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross describes 5 stages: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Of course, the ultimate goal is acceptance, but the other stages are often very necessary. In the denial stage, parents may refuse to accept the child's challenges and sometimes force their son or daughter into situations they can't handle. Anger is often expressed at doctors or family members, as a parent may blame others for what has happened. Then comes bargaining, which is often a promise to do important things for God if He takes away the disability. The process will often drain a parent's physical and emotional energy and perhaps their finances, so he might burn out and become depressed. Now, I realize that just talking about this may cause depression for you, but it's important to understand the process. Don't be hard on yourself if you get angry or ask God some big questions. It's normal for dads of special needs kids. And please tune in tomorrow when I'll talk about Al's suggestions regarding the 5th and the best stage in the process: acceptance. This is Carrie Casey for Today's Father.
To receive our free weekly email for dads, visit fathers.com. Thanks for listening, Dad, and keep up the good work.